Happy Friday, everybody. Y'all, it has been a busy day. I think Lena woke me up this morning, which I probably needed because I was oversleeping. And I was like, okay, I got to get in on it and get these monthlies out. So I finished the monthlies. Everything should be posted. Whoo! Y'all, I am debating if I'm going to keep the monthlies going just because I feel like I'm so busy that trying to find a time to get them in, and I don't know if I need to restructure it. I don't know. I do have Fet Kuzan going on this month, so that kind of threw me off, but I feel like I'm trying to play catch up, but I'm trying to stay on top of it for y'all. Even with the spirit messages, I'm trying to stay on top of it because I always told spirit that I would get back where I could. So bear with me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm debating on it because I'm trying to figure out like how to manage the time a whole lot better and get everything that I need to do out in a timely manner. So we'll see. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. Now, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know where I lost the nails. It's pitiful. I need to go get a manicure and just start over. But how I end up with just two nail or three nails is just bad. Been trying to work in the yard. Kuzan been working me. It's like, let's get this garden going. Let's get this stuff going. So I've been on top of it. But like I say, I've been getting busy for the Fed, trying to make sure that the property here, that he gets everything that he needs. The lamps. Some of y'all are already giving me good testimonials about the lamps. So I'm so happy. It's been a busy month so far, and we're only on what, day 10? I believe day 10. So it's been good though. I'm not gonna complain. It's been good. Now, spirit messages. You know how we do this. You're gonna ask your gods, your guides, your deity, who you work with. What is the message for you? What do you need to hear? It could be one, two cards. It may not be any of the cards. If it doesn't fit for you, don't lose sleep. Some people be like, well, that didn't make any sense. It didn't connect with me. It wasn't your message. Don't lose any sleep over it. So you know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna start with Divinity Diva Oracle, and then we're gonna kind of go in with more confirmation from Deep Dive. All right, my loves, messages for my people. What do they need to hear? Let me see. All right. Card number 2, Spirit. Ah, don't you fall down. And they all fell down. Hold up, y'all. Let me kick out and move over. Card number 2. That's way too many cards. That was like 8 cards. So let me move up. Spirit, card number 2. What do they need to hear? Card number 2. What do they need to hear? Any guidance, any messages? Overwhelmed and conflict. Interesting. Y'all know sometimes card number 2 is my card. It's just a little, look at it, y'all. I was like, I feel something tickling my ear. Little gray hairs trying to escape under my little head wrap thing. I'm getting lazy too. I'm buying the pre-made head wraps. I haven't even been wanting to. I was like, did my nail just pop off? That was a whole nother nail I got sitting up here. Where do these nails come from? Maybe Spirit is like, you need to do these nails. Card number 3. What's going on with card number 3? All right, hold up. Interesting. Card number 4. Card number 5, Spirit. Is this a good thing, Spirit? For card number 5. Is this a good thing? I heard yes. But I want to make sure. All right, card number 6. Did anything flip? No. Card number 6. That definitely was a flip. And why, Spirit? Why is that? Okay, something turned over. Let's see what it is. Got it. All right. Let's go ahead and clarify with the deep dive. I was like, Spirit, some of these messages look like they're going to be a little bit, and they might not be too bad. I was like, Spirit, don't give us, because some of the monthly messages, I was like, Spirit, we turn in monthly messages into therapy, it feels like. I'm like, these are some deep ass messages for some people. Card number 1. Why is this happening, Spirit? Clarify. Card number 1. Oh, way too many cards. Card number 1, Spirit. Hold up, I ain't even go ahead. Well, we gonna take it. I barely even said the card number. Card number 2. Oh, dang. That whole first row. Card number 4. I have to do a cleanse. Card number 4, Spirit. Card number 5. Card number 5. Card number 6. Did we get something that flipped? Oh, that was easy. Deep dive was like, look, I ain't playing with you today. Let's get it. Card number 1. Card number 1, the first thing that we had was mental confusion that came out. And then it was clarity on top of it. Now, graveyard work came out as the clarifier. Graveyard work isn't necessarily a negative thing, because you can bring in prosperity with graveyard work. You can bury debt. You can even do healing work in the graveyard. So this could be that some of you may be going through something where it is like, okay, I'm discombobulated. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I feel. Yeah, I just realized that my light bulb up there is out. And it just completely went out. So hopefully this is showing right. I can't really tell because of the glare, but I hope so. If as long as we got the sound right, we're going to be okay. So I feel like some of y'all, there may be something that is going in, one, where somebody could be doing graveyard work on you, which means, nowadays we got everybody burying people in the graveyard, swinging people from the trees, whatever. Some of you may be feeling discombobulated or mentally confused because you may have somebody that's trying to work on you mentally, but there's clarity that's coming in, which means that you may see what this is. If somebody is trying to work you, it's like, okay, you know how people be like, I dreamt about this, or spirit came to me, or I saw this in a dream. It could be because something is coming to you and telling you, look, there's some things that are going on. Maybe you need to up your protection. Maybe you need to do a cleanse. Maybe you need to look at some people around you where you're feeling this mental confusion from. There's clarity that's coming in with this. Now, for some of you, you could be doing graveyard work because you need clarity. Like, I'm confused about what to do with this housing situation. Maybe I need to bury my lease. Maybe I'm having problems with my taxes. Maybe I need to bury the taxes. There could be some work that you're doing for your healing, and it's going to bring clarity to you. So it's one or two ways with this. For some of you, you could definitely have somebody that is doing some work against you that's causing some type of confusion, and you're going to see it. For a few of you, you could be in a state of mental confusion and you're doing some work, talking to your ancestors that brings some type of clarity to your life, okay? This also could be, too, somebody that may be talking to you from the other side. I don't get the spirit communication with this, so I feel like that this is really more so I'm confused, I'm mentally discombobulated, I don't know what's going on, and I'm trying to get some clarity, or either somebody is trying to go ahead and break some type of cycle that may be on them. Either way it comes with that light bulb moment, you're figuring it out. You know what you need to do. All right, card number two. First thing that comes out is being overwhelmed. We got conflict. We got a lot of people involved with it. This could be with a job. This could be with family. This could be with friends, a community. And it's like, I am overwhelmed because a lot of things are going on. For some of you, it could be that these people are doing some negativity because we got some type of mental confusion that's coming in. And on top of that, we got being overwhelmed. So if you feel like something could be going on, for some of you, unfortunately, this is going to be negative work where whether you believe in somebody actually, burying you in the graveyard, lighting a candle, lighting a lamp, this could be that somebody is sending negative energy your way. It doesn't always have to be a lamp or a candle. Sometimes it could be a thought. I don't like you. I don't want to see you succeed. I don't want to see you move forward. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like it's multiple people. So this could be a group of people that you work with. This could be a coven. This could be a societe. This could be some type of organization where they're causing some type of feeling of you. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you feeling like I got a lot on me? And it's supposed to give you that energy. And same thing with this. If this was negative, this is literally somebody trying to cause some type of confusion. Maybe you're going to be successful. Maybe you're moving in a way that somebody doesn't want because they know that it's going to bring in opportunity or money for you. Same thing with this. I feel like that somebody is purposely, or a group of people are purposely trying to overwhelm somebody with negative energy. What is that saying? The enemy of my enemy is my friend, or is your friend, or whatever. Basically, where you might be falling out with somebody and they connect with other people that don't like you, and then they all become friends and gang up against you. So what is that? The enemy of my enemy is my friend? Something like that. I never get it right, y'all. Forgive me for it. But it just came to mind that I feel like a lot of these people are connecting because they want to send negativity to you. In other words, they would not be friends. The way I feel about it too is at some point they're going to turn on each other and start doing each other in, but right now you're the target. So whether this is somebody at your job or somebody actually doing work or somebody in your family, you're the target. The bullseye is on your back. But once they feel like that they got you kind of all rattled up and everything, then they're going to start turning on each other because it's going to be like, I know what you capable of. I know what you did. Now who's going to take each other out? Like the Highlander, only, one will remain standing or whatever. It's kind of the energy I get with this. I feel like a lot of people are going to get taken out in this energy, and it's because it's negative. And here's the thing, I feel like you're overwhelmed with this, but I don't think you're being taken out, because I think by the time that it really comes to fruition, this energy is going to mess around and get them. Maybe you're doing some reversal stuff. I don't know. But I don't feel like that it's going to be as devastating for you as it is for some of those other people. Card number three. Card number three, we have anxiety, depression, and then we have a new home, and then be patient. And the clarifier is death or loss, which makes me think card number three, some of you may have lost, maybe you were trying to bid for a house, or you put something in for a house and you were anxious about it coming through. And you may either feel like I'm losing it, or there is going to be a loss and you have to look for something else. But the patient card is showing you whatever it is, it's not over. Could be that they're running credit, they're doing background checks or whatever, and you're really afraid about what's going to happen with it. If you do end up losing a particular house, like some people are like, oh, I wanted this one space, or I wanted this one house, don't get too attached to this, because patience is telling me something else is coming in, which means that keep looking. And I've been there. I know how frustrating that is. For some of you, it could be that you're getting evicted, or there's a problem with your house and you have to move out. I was talking to somebody, I think the other day, and they were saying the building that they live in, the apartment building, was sold. In fact, I've heard this 3 times this month, where people have told me where they live, there it was a sale. And so now it's like, okay, they're revamping everything and I have to leave. I won't be able to stay in here. It was one building where it was condemned, and these people didn't even know it, or maybe they did know it and they were just hoping that they weren't going to have to move out. But there was a death or loss with this, and there's anxiety of what am I going to do. Patience card is showing that spirit is bringing in an alternative, an idea, or a solution to this problem. So try not to stress. I know it's hard, especially if this is an unexpected eviction or something where it's like I feel like I need to walk away, or either this came to me really really suddenly and I know I need to find another place. You will. You will. Don't get Try not to let your anxiety take the best of you. Patience is there, and it maybe slow down, meditate, pull back, and it's real hard to do that when you're in this energy because it's like I'm scared. Like something, it was a bug, y'all. It looked crazy. It was a damn fly. But I feel like some of you, that anxiety may take a hold of you. And it could be because this is coming suddenly. You're not expecting it. For some of you, there could have been a death or a loss in a home. And that's why the anxiety is there. And there is this thing of, I need to move. And I want to move now, but I can't move. Maybe the money is not there. Maybe the timing is not right. Either way it goes, Spirit is like, be patient. We're going to bring something in. And my condolences if you have lost a loved one, because that has to be really hard. And then trying to move on top of it, it's just not easy energy. Card number 4. Card number 4, first thing that comes out is the passion. And I was thinking, ooh, somebody gonna get some booty. But then it was like spiritual journey. This is doing something that maybe you're passionate about. Maybe you are feeling like I need to go in this direction. Like you wake up one morning and it's like I need to wrap my head. I need to start smoking out my house. I need to start playing certain music. And it's because ancestors are talking to you. So this passion is actually about a path that you're trying to walk. For some of you, spiritual, religious, but it is something that looks like it's going to change your life. So card number 4, this energy, you may not be the same person at the end of the year, because it looks like that you either went on a spiritual path that you're passionate about, or you're going on something that you're passionate about. I was talking to somebody about an ayahuasca ceremony, and they were telling me how much it changed them. And of course, I've done ceremony, so I know how that works. Some of you might be walking towards initiation or ceremony or something that literally just changes who you are. But this is what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to walk into this energy because the ancestors are there and they're probably guiding you every step of the way. It could be that, you wake up and it's like, well, I don't know if I want to do this, but you feel compelled. And that's how it was with me with Vodou. It never was the end game, but it was like every month I felt like, ugh, like I need to get to this point. And ancestral, it's a very strong energy, but it's taking you where you need to be. Maybe you have a purpose that you're supposed to accomplish, but it is showing that you're passionate about it. And if you're kind of, hee-hawing on top of it, be prepared that something strong is going to come through and like really push you, really get into your energy and be like, okay, I need to go this way. Oh Lord, I hope that is not like another tradition for me. No, we'll see. I keep saying it. I keep trying not to say no, because every time I say no, it's always a yes with Spirit. But so card number 5, reconciliation. And I was like, is this bad? Is this gonna be a Fulio or Fuliet coming back because they're like, oh, I want to, get with you, and it's and they haven't healed and they on that same BS, and it looks like no. Looks like that somebody actually is coming in because they do want to reconcile in a good way. And the clarifier is Papa Legba opening roads. So maybe the timing was off the first go around. Maybe you got with somebody and it was like, I really want to be with you. I really want to make this work. But you had all these obstacles, and it was because maybe the road wasn't open. The timing was off. You've been there before where it's like, I really want this to go somewhere and it doesn't. And it could be because you were pulled in one direction. This person could have been pulled in another direction. But it's saying right now that somebody could be coming into your life and the roads are open. Like this might be a good time for you to explore this reconciliation with this person. Let me know. Let me know. All right, card number 6. First thing that came out was feeling trapped. And then we got major change. And everything about this card, we talk about it all the time, the barbed wire. Holding somebody where every time they move, those little spikes those little barbs dig into you, and it makes this movement painful. Education is there too, which means some of you could be learning something new. Maybe if you're like me and I'm trying to learn another language, I'm like, because it is like I'm not retaining, um, the way that I feel like I should. And it gets so frustrating. It could be, starting a new job, and maybe this is with computers and you're not good with technology. Or, you might be learning to do something that you wanted to do it, and you just having a hard time with the change of it. For some of you, this might be necessary. Like, you may have gotten promoted or put in a position where you have to learn because your job depends on it, or your money, your finances depend on it. And it's showing that this change is really hard for you because you're struggling with it. um, the clarifier is new life. And it could be one, you could be a doula, you could be a midwife, you could be going in a doctor of um uh, Lord have mercy, I just had a brain fart. What do you call them, doctors? OBYGN? OB. Oh Lord. Y'all know what I'm trying to talk about. What is going on? I got over here and got stuck. But you know what I'm talking about. You could be starting something in a medical field that maybe is challenging you. Maybe you're going into a doctor or a nurse, or or a nurse practitioner, and you're like, okay, this work is hard. For some of you, it could be a medical field. I don't know, because we got new life up there. If you're not going into this medical field and you're not dealing with, babies or pediatrics or gynecology or anything like that, was that what I was trying to say? I think so. Um, it could be that this new beginning is painful, but you're giving birth to something new, but you have to be educated, or you have to up your skill. And maybe this is a different, if you're an older person or a younger person that's having a problem with change, it could be that spirit is really pushing you, but you're struggling with this change. One, education could be giving you a new life. You're learning something new that opens up doors for you. For some of you, this could be in the medical field where you're actually trying to study, but you're feeling stuck. Maybe financially, maybe it's you have to study a lot. Maybe the work course is making you struggle. You could be like me, having some type of retention problem, where it's like, I'm just not getting it, or it's not sticking. Whatever it is, stick with it, because it's going to bring you this. Some of you, could you possibly be pregnant and you're having some issues and you're researching it? Possibly. But I feel for some of you, this is about change. This is about a struggle with change. And this is with education. I think some of you are going back to school. Maybe you decided to go back later, or do something that you didn't think you could do. And, hey, Milo, I thought you was the raccoon when I saw your tail. Whatever it is, keep it up. Don't give up on it. It's painful. It's not easy, but it's putting you in a position for new life. So if you're thinking about going back to school, do it. You know it's going to be a challenge. You know there may be obstacles, but at the end of the day, you're getting something good out of it. All right? All right, my love. So I will see you guys later this evening. Um and if you're in Houston or Beaumont, Fête Kuzan this month, 25th. I got to think about it. I don't know why. I didn't eat today, so maybe I'm just having an issue where I need to eat, because I'm like having brain farts, y'all. But if you're in Houston or Beaumont, we're in Winnie, Texas on the 25th, 24th, and 25th, because we're doing a market where you can come and buy craft items. We have somebody who's knitting. We have medicinal herbal medicine. We have crystals and charms. We have a lot of spiritual stuff. And like I said, if you're in the Beaumont or Winnie area, come see us. Come check us out. I'll put the flyer back up on my page so you guys can get the address and everything. But I'm going to go get me something to eat. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later tonight. Mwah.